I'm Xavier, and welcome to a 2.5 skull battle on a moon. I don't think I've ever actually played a battle on a moon before, except for, of course, the plot mission from the very beginning, where you get the Argo in the regular vanilla campaign. But now we're doing Roguetech. There ain't no plot missions. I actually really like this moon environment. In any event, we need to come over here and destroy a lance that's apparently behind us. I'm assuming there's not going to be any reinforcements because the mission didn't look all that difficult. The payout wasn't that big, so let's see what's the smartest way to do this. Let's get our Black Knight out first with Timber here in the front.
Affirmative.
See if we find anything. Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Heat's going to be a pretty big issue here for sure. Let's see if we can't get Holly, like, right up there. Get a little bit closer, Where should I go for elevation? I get. Oh, whoa!
Sensors have something.
I was gonna say up here. Interesting. So they're in two different directions here. I now have evasive movement, which means I get an extra evasive charge from movement actions up to my maximum and jump 20% further. Well, that's not bad, except I have no ability to jump at all.
On my way.
I kind of want to really get a fire starter, but I'm not even sure if it matters anymore. The whole point of the fire starter before was that you could mount an asinine amount of flamers on it, but you can do that on literally any mech now.
Waiting for orders.
So I'm not sure.
On my way.
I still want the fire starter though, just for thematical reasons. I really like it. The Commando's kind of like a mini fire starter in my opinion. They look almost the same to me, but the Commando does indeed have like 10 tons less weight, so, or weight capacity. In any event, over here we got something that's a light mech. Something over here looks like a medium. I'm actually going to reserve a little bit and see what happens. Okay, they are moving out. Interesting. They're very, very, very well split up here. Let's reserve again and see if this one wants to move up a little bit. Because I can't get any line of sight on it right now. Oh, you know what? I think something else is moving somewhere else. Because this... Yeah, there we go. They do have definitely another mech there. So they've got 2 mediums at the very least. Ah, and here comes the third one. So I think they have got 3 mediums and they've got a light. Well, that's not too bad. I should be able to do fine here.
I'm here.
Let's see if I can't move up. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get direct line of sight on that little doofus there, and let's go see what we can do. Timber, scouty wouty, as they say in the Black Knight.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contact.
Okay. Destroy enemy reinforcements. Interesting. Now, the reinforcements spawned on top of the mechs. Now, that's unusual, at least for what I've seen. But I'll take it. So there are reinforcements. You got a Wolverine over here. And this Wolverine is kitted out with an AC-5, a medium laser, and an SRM-6. That's not too bad. I probably do want to shoot it, but 2650. I think I'm just going to go for the single large pulse, and that's going to do it. Or that's going to be it, rather. I don't see any reason not to fire this, and I don't see any reason to do anything else. I guess I could brace, but... that actually might be a good idea, because we don't get to go until it goes next turn, and we're standing in the open completely unsupported. And what good is a 55 damage large pulse against this guy in the front while he's braced? So I'm going to brace here instead. I think that's a smarter move in this specific instance.
Commander?
Now, Holly's using the Gryffindor, which is pretty light. However, Wu-Ten is using this... Should I call it a Basilisk or should I call it a Catapult? I'm not even sure. Is the Basilisk the name of it? Enchilada? Is that like a special loadout? I'm not sure. Either way, let's move back over here, I suppose. I may do some indirect fire, but I really don't feel like I want to do any direct anything here with Wu-Ten. 12%, really. That is mind-bogglingly low. However, if we get over there now, we can be in position to stand still next turn and not lose our accuracy. So I'm probably a pretty big fan of doing this. Should I shoot this? 9%? 9%. Nah. Not even worth it, I don't think. Not even worth it. And then lastly, you know what? Holly can come over here with a fair bit of evasion. Possibly even pick up elevation as well against that little light mech.
Rolling.
And we see it's a Shadowhawk. Okay, so it's not a light mech. It's another medium mech. But it must have the pilot tactician skill. Yeah, it's got the early tactician. I forgot about that. So because tactician's now it's flipped with... What was it called? Not hollow target, sensor lock. Because it's flipped with that, that is also flipped for the AI, meaning there'll be a lot more mechs that can move higher and faster than I'm used to. Huh. Well, I'm not a big fan of shooting at this guy here with 250s, to be entirely honest. I think I'm better off going to a brace. Let him make a mistake when he comes to see me down here. What do I want to do with my little commando, though? It's a super good question. I honestly don't know. I probably need to get in position to get ready to do something against this guy next turn. So why don't we move up, like, really close to him, but I'll probably just end up bracing after that. That said 3.5 evasion pips there, but I'm guessing I get more than that. Yes, I have 5. Okay. Do I want to shoot this guy? 68, 68. That's actually not bad odds, but I don't think so. Once again, I think I just feel like being braced here. All right, so I didn't really do anything that turn. But they're all braced with tons of evasion. So my plan is let them come up and shoot me, not be braced, and maybe have a little bit less evasion. So their guy over here is actually their one light mech who's probably also a pilot. No, that's actually, never mind, that's the reinforcement. Okay. I wonder if it's just one guy or more. Regardless, after we go, this Shadowhawk goes. I'm going to reserve and let him go because we're all braced with evasion here. Okay. Oh, big shot there for 24 on Holly. That's unfortunate. Couple of missiles, but that's not too bad, all things considered. Now, he's definitely not braced. That's the ticket. That right there is the ticket for me. And I'm feeling like, you know, they all know we're here. And we're all braced. We've all got the evasion. Let's go for another reserve. And let them make a mistake. Or are they gonna... Oh! They're gonna do some LRMs here on Timber, apparently. And the Black Knight hit for 1-1. Well, that's something.
That could have been worse.
Yeah. Sure could have. We took 2 damage. Here comes another mech way in the back with even more missiles shooting on Holly again. Every single one missed. Made a nice little ring around Holly, though. And here comes the Wolverine, who's a gunner. He's going to move up. He looks pretty cool, that's for sure. Going to shoot over here in Holly, but a swing and a miss and a bunch of missiles. Only one of which actually hit for 4 there.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Ooh, even more stuff now. Shadowhawk. Boy, they got a lot of stuff. All right, let's take a look at what's actually on the board. I only see the 4 things here, but I could have sworn something else fired from the back. Maybe even 2 things. So I'm not sure how many mechs they have at this point. This here Wolverine is in kind of an awkward position. I wonder if I should move up or not. Or what I should do here. Timber, I want to get as close as possible for that sweet, sweet, sweet melee damage. There doesn't seem to be any place she can get direct line of sight on this doofus. She comes over here, we get no direct line of sight. We get no jump jets as well. So here seems to be the best place we can go with her. I think I'm going to go there then, and let's see what we can see. Okay, we got a spider. Interesting, and 2 more mechs out there. Yes. 4 or 5, so that's 6 total. And these guys are braced. So the Shadowhawk's braced, the spider's braced with 5 evasion. Boy, they are just super braced out here. Wolverine's braced. You know what's awesome about this mod, thinking about it now, is that sensor lock will be so much more valuable since you can't just, like, knock off evasion pips by shooting at things, I realize. Sensor lock's a lot more valuable. Do I want to take these shots? I mean, they're not super terrible, but then I'm not braced at all. Then again, they don't have a huge amount of guns, so... And what's a UAC-10? Interesting. I think I probably should start laying... Well, they are braced, though. What stability damage do? I do 9 stability with the large pulse. The medium pulses are 5. Those really are not very good, to be honest. I almost want to fire the particle cannon to get more stability on the Shadowhawk, if possible, but then I probably want to knock off the pulses. But it's only 40%. Is it worth it? 65 damage, though. The heat is 18, the particle cannon's heat is 45, so it's more than double. It's double the damage. And it's like quadruple the stability, but the chances of hitting are almost the same. And then I'm standing here in the open looking like a doofus. I don't think it is worth it. I'm just going to go for a brace. Just gonna go for a brace. Now, back up over in this direction. I would like to do something about this Shadowhawk. He is a little bit heated there. We are in the lunar environment as well, so there is some interesting things to be said about that. But for right now, let's just see about getting into range, and then we'll see what our heat situation is gonna look like when I get there. This looks pretty good. We got 3.5 evasion. I got 84 to 85. Gonna get kind of a side shot. Alternatively, no, I can't jump, so it's that or here. And I'd rather go a little bit closer. 79, 84, yeah, much better odds. Let's go for it.
No need to tell me twice.
Move my little commando right up there to the heels of this Shadowhawk, and we'll just nip away at him. We'll just nip away. 84 to 84, 84, 84 with a couple of 88s. This is a lot of heat, and we are in the lunar, so it's going to be hard to sink that heat. However, he's got a decent amount of heat as well. Plus, our heat damage is 13. Wow, 26, that's 52 heat. That's a lot of heat for just 4 flamers. Not a huge amount of damage, but regardless, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Should I do like a cold shot in the head for some random asinine reason? Probably not. Is there a place that I could potentially hit an ammo rack? Yes, his right torso. It's right in front of us. What is the cold shot on the right torso? Yee! 40s all around. Boy, is that bad. From 84%, you say. All right, let's just do the regular 84. Fire!
Alpha strike.
Nice. Everything hit there. Big 33. 52 heat. SRM. I knew I hit him in the head. I could have sworn I saw that. 2 missions in a row. Head hit. Boom. How's this Shadowhawk doing? He's got 13 health remaining on that little head there, and his arm, of course, isn't looking so sweet either. God, I never stop with the head hits. Any campaign, doesn't matter if it's a light campaign, this campaign, another campaign, I just hit people in the head. That's what I do. All right, if I move down here, nothing can shoot back at us. Well, I mean, potentially the Shadowhawk can. I like this a lot, actually. However, we can't use the small pulses. Could not use them there either. I don't really want to jump, considering the heat buildup, but I could. I could even jump behind this guy, possibly. I could jump like here. We could hit him with all the things, but look how much heat we're going to generate doing that. Then I'm going to be in a position where I'm not super happy about heat and whatnot. Do any of these things generate heat on him? I don't think so, no. No heat damage. Interesting. I might even want to do a cold shot and go for the head with everything and just pray for some luck. I mean, that actually is not a bad idea. So why don't we do this? Let's just move normally. I'm not super big fan of being attacked by everything up here, but I'm going to move normally right into the face of this guy. We'll give our right arm to everything else. We're not going to have any evasion, but these guys aren't too scary. They're not too scary. Let's see about this cold shot now. If I shoot normally, not a huge amount of things are going to happen. What about the cold? Oh my lord, look at the odds of this. Cold shot +6. It's insane. 40, 40, 32, 32 across the board. I only have to hit it once, though, and it's a 2% chance. The odds of hitting a 2% on a bunch of 32s and 40 are unbelievably small. So I'm probably better off just shooting everything I've got directly at him, and you know what? I probably still have like a 2% chance or a 1% chance to hit the head, so... And then, you know what? I think the odds of actually hitting the head are higher with a 1% on 84 to 79 than it would be with like a 2% on 30s. So, let's go for it. Pray for luck. Ollie, fire! Oh! 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 No? Maybe? SRM ammo explosion destroyed. Left torso, left arm, ammo explosion. Pilot injured. Pilot ejected. Head destroyed. What? Did we actually hit the head there? Did one of those lasers hit the head? Did I get super lucky? Or was it that the ammo rack blew up and they don't have case? I have no idea. Look at this guy. It's Mechs in the air there. Like, he just don't care. So we blew off both of his torsos. No, we blew off his arm and one of his torsos. That, I don't think that would have killed the head. I think we actually hit the head there. Well, I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, Commander.
God, I love not knowing stuff about games. Like, it's really fun to learn it. Wu-Ten, meanwhile, is just sitting back here with a bunch of missiles. You know what? Why don't we shoot that Wolverine? 12%? Wu-Ten, you need some accuracy, friends. Height difference. Oh, wow. So because he's higher than you, it's way harder. His medium range is making it harder. The fact that he moved his evasion is making it 6. Indirect fire is also +6. Wow. I didn't realize indirect fire would be so terrible. All right, let's move over here then.
Heading out.
Those are some terrible odds. I couldn't believe that. 21% over here. We got 26s over here with some 40s. I really don't want additional heat for no reason, so I'm going to shut all these guys down. We're just going to fire the LRM 20s on the 40% in the Shadowhawk. They're not going to do very much, but you know what? I've got like 480 ammo, so let's give it a whirl. It barely even generates any heat. There we go. All right, now, top of the order. The Spider, I think, yeah. a tactician's... He looks so good. Pew! Couple of misses there on Holly. Beautiful. I love how I still have the evasion, too. That's nice. So after we go here on me, one of them gets to go, and then Holly gets to go. This guy's actually jettisoned. That is so awesome. I like how his mech didn't fall down, either. I've never seen the AI jettison like that before. That is super cool.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now, I can literally move over here. I thought I would have to jump up there, even though I can't jump, or run all the way around. But no, I can actually move pretty, like in a tight little formation here and move to a lot of different locations. Question is, do I really want to put my commando up there in a place where it can get hit without being braced? The spider is easy enough to shoot, you know? So... I can move up after these guys go. I'm probably better off waiting a little bit, because even if I went here, I can't use my flamers. So I'm gonna reserve. One of them is gonna get to go, and then we get to go with Holly. Actually, no. Oh wow, I forgot about that. They've got a ton of mechs out here. Big shots on Holly. Particle cannon for 65 in the right arm.
I'm losing armor bad.
Because she's not braced. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Don't like that one bit. I want to move her someplace where her line of sight's broken, so these guys can't snipe her so easily. So I'm going to say that's over here. And then once we get in that position, I might have to just go into a tanking stance with brace. She's a little bit hot anyway, so... I mean, I could shoot a couple of times, but... What good is that going to do for me? A couple of medium pulses, 66. This guy's got 80 armor. No, we're better off bracing here for sure. All right. We got evasion, we got brace, we got a tank. We're good. These guys are going to come down. They don't have too many shots here, so they're just going to do LRMs. So they're doing them on Holly. 5 evasion with brace. That's a lot better. Hit for 1-1 or some such.
Damage minimal.
Damage minimal. I guess they have 7 mechs total. Interesting. I think I'm going to reserve my turn again, let them all go.
Holding action, Commander.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mechs on the board, and I killed 1. So yeah, they got 7. Timber's taking a few LRMs, hit for 1.
Damage minimal.
Resisted panic check. Oh no. Are you doing a DFA? Whoa, you were doing a DFA, but amazingly, you double missed. Or how does DFA work? Can you actually miss one leg and hit the other? Was that super lucky? Like, was evasion part? I have no idea. Anyway, here's the Shadowhawk. He's moving up. Big shots on Holly. That was like 2 AC5s or something. Luckily, both of them missed. We did generate a little bit of heat there, probably from heat missiles? Is that what just happened? Did we just get shot by heat missiles from a Shadowhawk? UAC-10. What the heck is U? Is that like a repeater thing that shoots multiple rounds? I think those do exist in this, so that might have been one gun that shot twice. It must have been the SRM-6 that applied the heat with some heat missiles, is my guess. This Wolverine actually just took off a ton of its own leg armor, failing to DFA us. I don't know how the hell Holly pulled that off, although she did lose guarded, I should note. Very interesting. But she took 0 damage. This guy lost all kinds of armor and also has tons of stability issues now. Fascinate. Very much fascinate. Well, here's what I want to do.
Commander?
We need to get Timber up and into the fight here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can get anywhere where we can see with a direct line of sight on the Shadowhawk. So I'm just going to move as close as I can possibly get, and we'll see what the odds are when I get there and what I can do. We gotta get the Black Knight in the melee range. That's what I really want to do. That little spider can be a pretty good target. Shadowhawk, we're looking at 26, 50s, and 60s. Over here, we got way better odds, though. I think it might be time to take one of these guys down. Let's see what kind of shots we can take without overheating. Let's take the particle cannon off and turn on all the pulse. Nope, can't even do that. All right, I can shoot 3 pulse, though. You know what? I think I might. Let's go for it. Nice. 55, 33. That might even be enough to destroy it. Left torso, left arm, unsteady. Pilot injured, resistance panic check. Okay, well, not enough to destroy it, but it's pretty close. Wu-10?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to come up here, you could probably finish this guy up. There we get direct line of sight from this tile. Looks good. Odds are fairly decent as well. Yeah, you're gonna have to really work for indirect fire in this mod, it seems like, because the indirect odds were terrible. So I guess what I have to do then with Wu-Ten is go in the front line and brawl a little bit until I can get indirect odds up and also aiming odds up. Anyway, let's shoot this spider and finish this guy. He's gonna fall down for sure with anything we shoot at him. I'm not sure... We're shooting about 160 damage at him on his left side. We only have to do about 77. So maybe like one laser is enough. Just to try to like hopefully take him out completely by just destroying his center torso. And minimizing our heat intake.
Firing on target.
Nice. That'll do it. Yep.
Mech destroyed.
Well, that thing got wrecked, huh?
I hear ya.
Now it's my turn. After I go, I believe I get to go again. So you know what that means? Well, I can't use my flamers because they generate too much heat, is the thing. They generate too much heat. If I move right here, I can get directly behind the guy and do an asinine amount of damage, and then...
Betcha.
Oh, maybe... Do they still attack on a melee? Because I might have overheated myself if I did that. I didn't think about it till after I clicked the button. Yeah, that is super bad. What if I shut the pulse off? Well, that's not bad, considering that he is going to be super overheated, and because these flamers, for some unknown reason, do a tiny bit of stability damage, he's going to be unsteady as well, knocking off his 5 evasion. You can't get really better than that in this situation. It's a pretty good utility flamers, if you ask me. There we go. 39 heat, unsteady, lost evasive, heat critical, resisted panic check. Recovered to normal, and then I get to go again.
What can I do for you?
I don't want to be sitting here, though, in a position where I can get wrecked by that UAC 5, whatever. Question, though. If I were to do a melee, I'm just curious. Do these things all fire automatically? Melee 97% for 72? Boy, that's a lot. I have no way of knowing that. I kind of want to fall back, though, as much as I can. Get out of the line of sight of this guy. Still maintain the line of sight over here on this one and get my flamers up and at him. I guess heater's the best place to do that. I have all 88s still. I get a little bit of evasion. Let's go for it. You know, this will probably actually shut the guy down, and I think I can do it without overheating myself as well, I think. Not 100% sure about that. Our evasion's only 3, but it looks like... Oh, this guy does have line of sight on me. Whoopsie daisy, screwed that up. Oh, well, it's fine. Maybe. Probably not. We might die a horrific death. Here's the question. I guess I'm going to take one flamer off. Can't fire the pulse, that are way too hot. Bloody hell. Alright, well, here we go!
Got it.
Burner Nation activation, as they say. 8-8 and a miss, unfortunately. He's super fatigued, super hot, heat critical, stability check passed. If I didn't miss that last one, I think he might have shut down there. Missiles on timber.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yeah, very much so. And next up, we got
I'm
Holly,
here.
after which their entire squad goes. So I want to fall back with her. I do want to be in a position where I can shoot this doofus with everything we've got. Small lasers in the back. Oh, that's beautiful. 88,
Location confirmed.
88, 79s across the board. I'm a little bit worried about retaliatory fire, but we do have 5 evasion. They're probably going to go for me and my mech, to be entirely honest. And I don't think I can pass this up. It's too good, except for the fact, of course, they're going to overheat. Well, we're just going to have to do that, then. We'll shut off, I suppose, 1 small pulse and 1 medium pulse. And otherwise, we'll just take shots. Take shots and pray for luck. Also, ammo rack's a potential crit capacity there, so... Fire!
Target locked on enemy's sphere.
Missed. Wow. Wow. Did we just miss a lot? Stability check failed, though, so we got a knockdown almost for free, which is another pilot injury. That's not bad. Now we got to weather all of these guys going before we get to go again. We got a Gryffindor. He's looking menacing. I like that paint there. 45, 25, 25. And a bunch of 4s on Timber and the Black Knight.
I'm losing armor bad.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty big. Shadowhawk here. Ooh! That was like at least 1 hit in the left arm there on Holly for like 40 thereabouts. 45. Couldn't tell exactly. Okay, now we get to go. After I go, this guy's going to stand up. So, you know, now's a fantastic opportunity to do an indirect LRM called shot. We got 2 68s. I probably want to get as close to these guys, or maybe over here a little bit as possible. I'm not sure. What's the odds? Still 2 68s. I don't think I can get them any better than that, to be honest. So let's go for it. We'll move up there. Angle up in this direction. And we're going to do that called shot right now on the Wolverine while we have an opportunity. What's the question, though? 100 armor center torso. Wow. 100 armor. 100 armor. We could go for some legs, potentially. What are the leg? 24 to 24. Huh. I go for some headshots, but that's not going to happen. 3%. We're not going to kill the center torso for sure. I could try to blow a leg off. Try to take a torso off. Go for an ammo rack. Heat sink, heat sink. Ammo, left torso. All right, let's do that. Left torso, 41%. Maybe we can chew through the armor and apply another pilot wound and maybe get an ammo rack on top. I don't know. We'll see. Fire.
Locked on target.
40 LRMs. That barely did anything. Did they only? Why were they only hitting for 3 instead of like 4? That's weird. Wolverine can't do very much, though, being super overheated. So what's he going to do? Move and stand? Nope, he's actually just going to entrench. Ammo explosion avoided because he's so overheated. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
And I can actually do that again, too. That's the amazing thing. Just keep burninating. Meanwhile, this Gryffindor is super annoying me, so I think the time to get right in his face is probably now. Unfortunately, we can't get up there, though, so maybe over here? Walk through this barricade, or should I walk back here and shoot this guy in the back, the Shadowhawk? I don't know. No, I don't think so. We can probably take that guy down. How do I can't really jump, and I do have the massive melee capacity. I suppose the plan, then, is we move here, angle up towards most things, and we'll just shoot the Griffin with whatever it is we can possibly put on the Griffin, I suppose. Which is not very much. We'll get the large pulse off. We'll get one. Wow, this Black Knight is just, it's super, super overheat mech. 60, 68. All right, I suppose. Fire. Hit for 33 and a miss. Look how cool that Griffin looks, though. All right.
I hear you.
Back to me. And you know what happens when I go. You all know what happens when I go. I move around and I burninate people in the face. Here I get 2 evasion. That's probably the most that I can get in this scenario. I think I have line of sight protecting me from everything else. Unfortunately, the Shadowhawk's going to be a concern, but let me think about this for a second. I don't really need to be necessarily behind him for this because, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be bad per se. I could also potentially hit the ammo rack if I wanted to do it. I could move back here, but not get the flamers, and I really, really want to get the flamer. I want to get the shutdown. Best place I can get 2 evasions, maybe over here with full-on 88s. All right, let's go for it. I'm not a super huge fan of this. Could I get any more anywhere else? No, not really. I'm going to go here, though. Super scary being that close to that Shadowhawk. Super scary. However, triple flamers, yeah, we can't do 4, unfortunately. This might be enough if we hit all of them. They're all 88s. Fire! Burn them into the grounds! 8-8. I didn't see the... Oh! No, we only hit 2, apparently, of the 3.
Where that came from.
Bloody hell, that's the second time I've missed an 188 out of 3. Follow-up LRMs on Timber.
That could have been worse.
All right, now Holly goes, and then their entire arsenal gets to go. So the Wolverine honestly can't do... He might be able to fire the AC-5. I don't think it generates any heat. But I don't think he will, is the thing.
Reading you.
We don't really have anything that deals heat damage. I don't know, we have 5 evasion right now. We might be better off actually waiting and then getting a flank on the Shadowhawk. Or possibly moving back a little bit here. Getting 3 evasion and then shooting into the back of this doofus. Or maybe we just want to shoot into the back of him right now with 2.5 evasion coming up here. Honestly, might not be a bad idea. It's kind of risky. We're going to have to take a big volley from the Shadowhawk, but I think we can do it. We have some armor. We may lose a ton of stuff here, though, if it hits these arms. Oh, God, this is so scary. It's so scary. Let's shut off the medium pulse. We can only fire 3 of the small pulse lasers. Wow, that's pretty bad. However, this could be really good depending on what it hits theater. Let's go for it. Or do I actually want to go for it? I don't. I'm going to go for a brace. Last second decision there. I'm just worried about losing a ton of ammo or a ton of valuable stuff from my arms. Not even ammo, necessarily. Huge shots here on Timber in the front. I think they all hit. Couldn't quite tell exactly. Large lasers, medium lasers. Little guys moving around now. Wolverines. Oh, we're going to turn around and melee. I didn't even think about that. That's a smart move. That's going to knock us out of brace, which was kind of a waste. I should have shot him, I suppose. Ammo explosion avoided. Shutdown override successful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shadowhawk shooting me. Oh, misses. Oh, everything but 1 missile for 1 damage. That's hilarious. +5 heat on me.
Is that it?
Which is actually pretty bad because I can't fight this, I can't melt this Wolverine again. I really want to melt that wolf. This is an insane biome right now. So we have a back shot in the back of this Wolverine with Wu-Ten's missiles.
Waiting for orders.
Timber over here has a fantastic opportunity to just lay into this Griffin. Could we actually melee the Griffin? No. Doesn't look like it. We can shoot it, but we're super hot, so that's kind of a huge problem. I could just brace, because we are getting kind of wrecked in the front, but we do have a lot of armor on this Black Knight, so... Interesting. Not sure what I want to do. I think I need to take Timber first and see what we can do against the Griffin. Now, even where we are, we have shots, so it's kind of a question of how many things could I shoot? 3 medium pulses, and that's about it. Do I want to shoot 3 medium pulses at the front of a Griffin? That thing is honestly pretty well decked out here. What I might want to do is just back up and take shots for a little bit until it comes towards us. I think that's what I'm going to do, believe it or not. I'm going to back up, face these guys, and brace. Cool down until we can do a really big alpha strike, and then run up and, like, melee or something like that soon. So, let's just stop losing our armor for nothing.
What do you need?
Meanwhile, Wu-Ten, I really, really need you. Probably, what do I want to do with Wu-Ten? Shoot the Shadowhawk? I could shut this guy down and melt him probably into shutdown. Then we could shoot him next turn with Wu-Ten. Actually, no, because he'll get to go before I think Wu-Ten gets to go. If I shoot him right now in the back, it's completely exposed. We might be able to kill him completely with like an ammo rack or something like that. And then I could come over here and melt the Shadowhawk so he's not that useful. That could be a good plan. And I think I like it. The question is, where do I go for max evasion right now? Well, it looks like down here we can see this doofus come back over there. 50-50. No, that's not going to work. What if I moved up over here like that? No, I don't want direct line of sight on these guys because then they could bring all their weapons to bear. So, better question is, what if I just went like right the heck in the middle of everybody? We got 260s and those are rear shots. I don't like it because we're too close to the Griffin, who I know has jump jets and usually has that DFA thing. So, what about here? 250s. Bloody heck. 250s. There are 50s everywhere unless I run up here. So I may as well just come down there then. Alright, Wu-Ten, run over here, take 250 LRMs in the back of this Wolverine, and get some luck, friend. Get some luck. Woohoo! Lots of stability damage. And now it's my turn. So after I go, who knows which one of these guys goes. This guy is so unstable, it's ridiculous. Kind of want to melt the Shadowhawk. I don't think the Wolverine can do anything besides melee, but even then it's so unstable, I think it's going to go for a brace. So maybe my play is I run back down here and I burninate in the back of the Shadowhawk. I think it's a plan. We'll get this thing so hot it can't play the game either. Doing like minor controls all over the place. Can I add that extra flamer? Nope, no such luck. All right, well, let's just fire and hopefully I can actually hit all 3 88s for once. 8-8. Bloody frigging bananas. 3 times in a row, I have missed one 88%. Odds of that are slim. Holly getting some missile shot on her from really far away. That's beautiful.
Getting banged up real good.
I'm not worried about that. None. Absolutely none. And now she gets to go. This is interesting because I think I can get the follow-up with the small pulses if we go for the melee in the face. Can I go for a melee from any other direction? Apparently not. We have to do it from right here. That will knock it down, and we'll get some shots on it, but then we're standing in the open in a really awkward situation, which I don't like at all. So that might be smart. It might also be super stupid. If we move over here, we could actually rotate over, kind of break line of sight over there to a large extent, but not quite. The Griffin, I think, will be able to see her, but it will be obscured. And then from behind, we can shoot a bunch of small lasers on this doofus. That might be the best move. I'm gonna go for it regardless, since I don't want to brace here, and I definitely want to shoot the Wolverine. Also, these small pulse lasers, do they do any stability? They do, so we're gonna get a knockdown here for sure. All right, looks good to me. Can we add in a medium pulse? We actually can, believe it or not. All right, let's go for it. This guy's gonna be on the ground pretty frigging soon. Fire!
Target lock on enemy 6.
Knockdown, right torso, right arm, passed all 3 checks. Side torso destroyed, fatigued. Pilot incapacitated. What, really? Was that another... Oh, because the torso was destroyed. He had a pilot wound from before, and now he's got another wound from the knockdown. Okay, well, he's out. Didn't even realize. Ollie getting shot with 4 evasion for, like, 12 damage thereabouts.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
It's just, like, such an ineffectual battle. Like, nobody can do anything. Everyone's overheated. No one can brace. No one can take shots. No one can shoot anything. It's like everyone's just moving around, like, in the slowest possible way. It's so ridiculous. Shadowhawk is braced. He didn't shoot because he was super hot. That was my whole plan for him from the beginning. So looking at Timber over here, they've all gone. And we're in such a way that we actually cannot melee the Griffin still. Can't do anything about the Griffin. And only shoot it in the side. If I come down here, I'll be in position to melee these guys maybe next turn, which could be good. I think I need to start working on that. Maybe I'll come down here and brace. Maybe I'll shoot. I'm going to come up and see right now what they are. So we got a Griffin on the right. We get a Griffin in the middle. And we got a Centurion on the left. Interesting. These guys will get all manner of shots on us. I don't like that one bit. Let me look at the Centurion's loadout. AC-10. Medium laser, particle cannon. Double SRM-6s. Those are crazy. So even though I can take this shot here and not really make it count, I don't think I want to. I just want to brace.
Ready for orders.
Yes, Wu-10. You know what? We could probably start moving you up over here. Get ready to shoot either the Griffin in the back, or I could go for the Shadow. No, the Shadowhawk's brace. I think coming over here is a good idea. Shoot the Griffin in the back. We ignore the brace. Or I could shoot the Centurion in the back. I don't know. I'm not sure which one, actually. Let's take a look. So looking at the back, Torto's here. SRM-6. SRM ammo, right, Torso? Jump jet. Centurion, what's your deal? Ammo, AC-10, LRM. Okay. Definitely Centurion, then. Let us go for the Centurion. Wait a minute. 12%? Really? I didn't even look at that. That's insane. That's insane. All right, never mind then. Let's do this. Let's shoot the Griffin without the LRMs, but we'll use all the medium lasers. I mean, it is standing there with no defense whatsoever, and we have all 74s. All right, Wu-10, fire!
Engage.
Okay, missed at least 1, possibly 2. Did a little bit of damage, but not very much. That is super, super ineffectual.
What can I do for you?
That's like not a useful turn right there. I'm going to move up here. We're going to go for yet another rear shot on this here Shadowhawk. I want to probably do it in a position 88, 88. What if I come up here? It's all 88 still. Yeah, we're going to go right there then.
Moving out.
Ignore the fact that he's brace. I was kind of hoping to get far enough away that he couldn't melee me, but I realized there was no chance of that happening, so. Can we do all 4 flamers, finally? Nope, not without risking overheats. So we're just going to do 3, and hopefully, 4 times a try, we can actually hit all 3 of them.
Right, Commander.
Let's see. 888, yay! For once, I did it. He is going to be really, 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 really hot right now. Centurion's gonna go first. Interesting. He's moving close enough that my Black Knight can go do some fun stuff. Big shots here. Didn't see what happened. And now Holly gets to go.
Reading you.
This is such a good opportunity to just get behind this doofus. No one else is going to be able to follow up really at all. Alternatively, he can't really do very much, so if I didn't want to waste my time on him, I could help out on the Griffin door a little bit, but we're not getting very far with that thing, to be honest. I might be able to actually... This is an interesting thing. So normally I'd go to try to kill the Shadowhawk, but it seems like I kind of have him locked down. Because we're on a moon, he literally cannot get rid of his heat. Even when he braces, he's still overheating, and I am just melting him every turn, and he's overheating and melting, overheating. I think he's not going to be able to... Well, he's going to melee, though, is the thing. And if he melees me and breaks my arm off, I'll be super sad. So, all right, let's focus on the Shadowhawk, then.
Order acknowledged.
But there is definitely some room in this mod for control, like having one character lock down another one while you focus on other things, rather than just straight up alpha striking one thing into the ground until it's dead. Let's shut off these medium pulses, one small pulse, we get 3 smalls, and we fire in the back! 25, miss, 25. Oh, he's unsteady now as well. The Griffin goes. Okay, Wooten might actually be able to shoot missiles now that... Oh, well, Wooten's getting shot. 65 damage particle cannon and a whole bunch of 8 damage LRMs. That is big.
Reporting.
That is
armor loss.
Yeah, that was really big. Holly taking a shot over here from the other Griffin, swinging a miss, bunch of missiles. Like one of them hit for 3. Wow. These big mechs are not doing very much here. Shadowhawk's running at like full heat, full evasion, or full stability rather. He runs over, ammo explosion avoided, shutdown override successful, so he's just sitting there again waiting. That's all he's doing with his entire life. These guys, I think, might have made a big mistake. I'm not sure.
Standing by.
Can I melee? Apparently not. Can I sprint melee? Did they add that as a mechanic? No, no such luck. All right, so this Griffin I can definitely shoot a lot. Let's take a look at it. That's its right arm. What about its left arm? Its left leg is pretty low. Wonder if I should fall back. Try to find a direct line of... Well, nope. Nowhere I could fall back to do I have a direct line of sight on the Griffin. Interesting. I think I need to alpha strike it, like, right now. We gotta take down one of these things somehow. Even though melee would knock one of them back one initiative phase to our initiative phase. But I don't have any additional melee things here, so it's not the best thing, I don't think. I do like shooting the Griffin with everything and knocking it out completely, especially with Wooten being this wounded right now. We're getting just kind of hit really hard right now. Where can I go that I can see this Griffin and get a side shot? Literally nowhere. Everywhere I go is like terrible odds. Well, here's actually all 88s according to this. So another thing I could do is actually run out here and give the Centurion my back, because I do have a fair bit of back armor, and we could shoot the back of this Griffin. I don't know if that's... Well, maybe that might be smart. I mean, that thing does not have very much armor here. The only thing is that then Wooten would be sitting here shooting this one in the side by itself, and we'd be splitting up horrifically.
What do you need?
Wooten, can you can come up here? Oh, you can come up here and actually shoot the other one in the back. Okay. I'm gonna do that then. Probably. And we're also out of line of sight, so it's going to be indirect fire. What's the odds then? Let me see what the odds are first. 60-60. It's not fantastic. But we can't do very much else, and Wooten just got shot really big there in the leg. But then again, Wooten does have a ton of armor, so...
I'm here.
My back armor at this point is 50, front armor is 75. All right, it's like, it's getting to the point where I need to worry about it, but I'm pretty sure... It might make sense to give this Centurion my back and go to hope for like a really big, massive alpha strike here on this Griffin. Now's really the time, and I think we'll then be in position to juggernaut anything we want immediately after that. Really big Griffin alpha strike. Oh boy, that's going to put us over overheat just with the large pulse? The particle cannon's going to make us massively overheated. Well... I think I need to risk it. Although I don't have any ammo that can even explode, I don't think. So I don't have to worry about it too much. But this does seem worth it. What are our odds? 84 or 74. Let's check the cold shot now. They're terrible. Unbelievably terrible. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna hit this thing as hard as we possibly can. This is not very much damage looking at it now, but we'll see what we can pull off. Fire!
Roger that. Target confirmed.
55 left arm, double miss, and 233s. That did pretty much nothing. And we overheated for that as well. Ammo explosion avoided. I don't have any ammo explosion to avoid, so whatever. Yeah, we didn't even, we literally, we didn't even, we hit its arm once. We hit the center torso once. I think we might have hit the arm. No, wow, did we actually miss 3 of those lasers? Okay.
Yeah.
That was a bad move. It was a bad move. I'm going to come up here and hide with Wu-Tang because I'm scared, and I do actually like this 60% shot. It's not the worst thing in the world, plus we're a little bit hot right now anyway, so we're not shooting a whole bunch of lasers. Double 50s, it looks like, on the back of Gryffindor, and pray for luck. Come on, Wu-Tang. Nope, not very lucky. We didn't pierce anything, we just peppered the entire area. So now I go.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Well, we know what I have to do. Same thing I've been doing every single time. Move over here and do a bit of the old Bernadation. Maybe quadruple flamer, finally. Shut him down, actually. That would be really cool if I could pull that off. I've been messing around with this guy forever. Nope, not gonna work. I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit here. I could still potentially shut him down, though. Let's go for it.
Affirmative.
5th time's a try. 8-8 and a miss. Isn't that amazing? 4 out of 5 times I have missed 188%. 4 out of 5. And you know what? He would have been shut down probably 5 times by now. Oh god, here's the back shot I was worried about. Yes, you doofus, hit for 25, 4-4. Okay, not bad. Could have been much worse there. Could have been much worse. Alright, now Holly gets to go, and then this stupid Shadowhawk, unfortunately, gets to go because he's not shut down. I want this guy dead so badly. Okay, let me just see what my odds... If I were to shoot over here, could we fire all the small pulses? Well, I can't really tell. So 18 heat, what are these? 10, that'd be 40. If I fired both of these, that would overheat us. So no, we can barely do anything. That being the case, then I think I might go for a melee here. I'm going to go for the melee in the direct line of sight. Center, we do 95 damage. However, the small pulses are going to fire here, causing an overheat. So let's actually shut 2 of them down. And that's the best we can do. Go for it. Go for it, Holly. This thing's running away. Smash it in the back. Nice. Right leg destroyed. Get on the ground, friends. Guts check pass, 25%. And a couple of follow-up shots as well. I would just love, honestly, to light that thing on fire. Shot seen on Timber on the right. Hit for 45, 45. Structure exposed. Head hit. Pilot injured. And look, I think the 45 hit the head there. I won't know for a second. Griffin's going to back up. Looks like it might be going for Holly. Or Timber would make... Yeah, that would make more sense. Lots of SRMs, but, you know, they don't do too much. What a cool... I like when Griffins have suns in the background for some reason. They just look awesome.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, yeah, that 45 hit the head for sure. Although, that's weird. She took a wound even though we didn't take any structure damage. I guess if you just ripped the... Oh, never mind. That's not weird at all. We didn't... It looked like we had structure damage, but we don't. It's just all the armor got stripped off perfectly. So, now it's Timber's turn to actually make some difference here. And we honestly really need to make a difference here, like, right now. We do kick for, like, 10 billion damage, so we could literally kick this guy's center torso directly out here, and we are super hot. And we could give these guys our right arm, which is more heavily armored, which probably makes a decent amount of sense. Another thing I could do is come melee this guy, but then this one has our back again, which I'm not a super big fan of. However, you know what? Wu-Tang has lots of options. One, we can shoot up over here on this Shadowhawk, but I'm going to be able to shut that Shadowhawk down for sure next turn because I go. I think, right? No, he goes actually after we go right now. So my only option to kill that thing is right now, either with Wu-Tang or with Timber. Timber can't get a shot over there at all. So Wu-Tang? Do I honestly just want to like sit here and shoot missiles? 268s? Go for a leg incapacitation. It's actually at 57%. There's a decent chance of that. It might make sense, actually, as well. Let's see what the odds are of hitting 68. What if I were to move, like, down here to get into position? Nah, I think actually where Wu-Ten is perfect, because no one can really see Wu-Ten. Even though this guy theoretically could, and Wu-Ten has the back of everybody. So let's try to take this guy down. Finally, 142 years later, 24%, other leg, go for it, Wu-Ten. Millions of missiles. I don't think it's going to happen. No, it didn't.
Scored a critical hit.
And now he stands up. And then he's going to brace, because he's super hot. This stupid Shadowhawk. Why am I missing him so much? Or is he gonna melee? He just waddled around like a penguin. Ammo explosion avoided. Shutdown override successful. Sure.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, now I definitely need to come back here. Let's give our right arm with Timber up against this here Centurion in a melee. I think that's the smart move. So we'll move over here. From that tile. Massive, massive, 163 damage, punch to the face, cool us down. Right arm facing the Griffins, beautiful shot as well. Oh, what? Oh, boy.
No love on that strike.
What the heck is with, wasn't that a 93%? I didn't actually check it, but I think it was. The odds, it's just so painful. You can't kill him if you don't hit him. That's not what they always say. All right, let's bring me up, Peter, for, you know, the 432nd time. I'm gonna flame this guy in the back. Actually, maybe I should have gone for his leg. Nah, it's 38 damage, not even close. Flame the guy in the back. 3 flamers, not 4. Let's actually hit all 3 of them. Please! 6 times a oh, right, torso destroyed. I think I did hit all 3 finally. Yeah, I did. 39 heat. Failed panic check and a mech shutdown. Well, side torso destroyed pilot. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means. The panic check. Now that it finally happens. He just turned back on, but he's super unstable. Oh no, he's not actually. By turning back on, he reduces stability by a whole lot.
Reading you.
Interesting. I think the smart move here is to do the same thing for like the 400th time and melee this guy in the back. We could run out here. But at this point, I can't... I might be able to shut him down again, just sticking on him. Thing is, though, what's my melee stability damage here? Like, let's say I was going to do this. 55 stability. Okay, that's going to put him at the point where he could get knocked down by anything else. In fact, it'll be 100 with some pulse lasers. But then I have to shoot him again to actually knock him down, so... Alternatively, I could move out here and help out a little bit, like shooting this Griffin or something. I don't think that's going to help too much, though.
Yes, Commander.
And Holly is kind of hot, so you know what? Let's just follow up on the melee here. Unfortunately, I can only melee him from that one tile, and I can't move. This is his right leg, which is already destroyed, so we're going to melee him apparently right there. I'd like to go somewhere else, but I can't. So let's just turn all the small pulses that I can, which is going to be 3 of them, and Falcon.
Ah!
Nice! Hit for 95. Oh, pilot ejected. Head... What? Head destroyed? Punching out 25%. Did we just punch his head off?
Mech destroyed.
Seriously, the odds of this mission right now, I've done 2 head destructions, and I've missed, like, 2 95% melees or something insane. Wu-Ten takes some missiles, but nothing big there. Griffin's gonna... Oh! Actually shot at Holly.
I'm wounded.
No! She head hit, and also we lost some Tier 3 destroyed, Tier 3 advanced materials. However, this guy took some heat to do that. So that's not too good for him. Other Griffin's gonna go now. Also for Holly, probably. Nope. Over here on Timber. Hit for 1,000,008, but that's not the worst thing in the world that could happen.
Damage minimal.
We're stressed, apparently, over there. I don't know what that means, but yeah. I think it's a very stressful situation. What happened to this Centurion? I don't remember him even going, to be honest. No memory of it.
I'm receiving you.
It looks like he did go, though. Well, we could either move back here and shoot with a ton of heat, which we would have. We could get a lot of damage on him, for sure. Like, right up over there. What would be the amount of things that we could shoot? We could do 4 pulses for about, like, 130 something. I don't know. And this is his back armor. Oh, that's right. I missed the melee last time. What is the melee? I just want to see the odds. 88%. That's actually not that great. But it's 163 damage. It's just so much damage. It's better than everything else I can do with the best odds. And I get no heat to do it while I'm at it. It makes sense. The other thing I might want to do here as well is pop the vigilance in this scenario, because we are going to take a lot of shots here. Our head is in potential to be evaporated. So let's pop a vigilance here with timber. Let's indeed go for the melee. Second time's a charm. I thought I could get behind him and melee from behind, but I can't. I can actually only do it from this side. Hopefully we don't miss another 88%. Once again, Falcon Punch! Right arm destroyed, right torso destroyed. -1 initiative twice. Also, knockdown? What? Pilot injured. So that's 2 injuries. One from the torso, one from the knockdown. And he's on the ground sitting there, and Wu-Tan could just, like, rip him up. The heck? Wow, we punched that torso right off. Clean off. This is such a weird situation to be in, so... Like, look at all these mechs where all these pilots have ejected over here. Me and Holly just going to town on these guys. We have such incredible things with Wu-Tan, like such good back shots all over the place. Called shot over there. Back shot on this Griffin who's super hot. I mean, it's actually pretty weak in the back as well. We get ammo racks kind of exposed. I would love to take that, but at the same time, we get the called shot over here in the Centurion, but that Centurion doesn't go until the 1 phase next round, which means we can probably melee it again, or these guys can come out and deal with it, so I don't think I need to worry about it right now. I'm probably better off going for this Griffin while I have an opportunity. The question is, what do I shoot at the Griffin? Or, a better question is, should I move, shoot this guy in the arm? No, I'm too hot for that, so... let me think. No, one more pilot wound over there. I think that guy's going to be dead. He is... Oh, he is a pilot, though. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. He doesn't have guts, so I think one more wound and he's dead. We can probably just knock his torso off. Let's go for the Griffin then in the back. LRM 60s across the board. Fire. Fire hole. Wu-Tan. Structure exposed. Resisted panic check. All of his rear armor should be pretty close to gone now. And I get to go at the top of the round.
What can I do for you?
Beautiful. Beautiful, friends. So I can move over here to like a maniac. Can I burn this doofus? Yes! From that range, I can definitely do it. Okay, believe it or not, I am the most tanky mech in this current situation, so I think I am indeed going to go for that.
I read you, Commander. Moving
Tons of evasion moving up there as well. And we can probably even shut this guy down with a well-placed shot. Can I do all 4 flamers? No, I'll overheat. It's worth it, though. I don't think the Griffin will be able to do anything regardless. We did take all his rear armor off in the back, so... Alright, let's go for it. Triple flamer. Fire! Wow. Miss. Miss. Like, what the hell, game? Like, how many 88s have I missed? Or were those 84s? Oh! Left arm destroyed on Holly! He didn't even care in the slightest! You know why? You know why he could do that? Oh, he shut himself down to do it. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. I was going to say, you know why he could do this? Because I missed, again, with my really high odd shots there, which enabled him to shoot without shutting down. But he actually did shut down. Weird. The AI chose to shut down to get some shots off. Okay. Well, at this point, we got the one other Griffin here, and we've got 2 called shots.
I'm here.
Holly is in not a great way. She's got no evasion. She's got tons of heat, no stability, and no left arm. So what we need to do here is move up, get as much evasion as we can, give our right arm to everyone, and get a called shot over there, although we can only really take the 1 medium pulse. That's all we've got. Unfortunately, there's nothing else I can really do with her, to be honest. I could jump. We have 180 DFA damage. We take 48 ourselves, which is incredible. No way! We can jump that far? What? Look at the heat, though. Look at the heat. That is ridiculous. That is, look at this. Okay, so we take, I think, 48 damage. We will actually take no armor penetration whatsoever on our leg. We want to make sure our left leg is, if we're going to do this, we want to make sure our left leg is protected. So we'd want to do something like this and land with our right arm exposed to that guy. Well, no, actually our left leg would be facing him. I don't even want to do that. Could jump on this guy, but the heat would be insane. I think we'd also knock ourselves down with the stability. It's amazing. I had no idea that I could do that. I'm not going to do it right now, but oh my god, that is insane. Let's move up here. We'll give them our right side now, where we have 6 armor. It's a little bit better. And then we'll take 1 called shot over here. It's going to be the medium pulse. Not sure what we're going to go for exactly. Maybe go for a leg knockdown. 18%. Nah, that's not good. 29 torso. Got all that armor. LRM 5. Ammo rack right torso. Or I could just go for a center torso kill. Nah, let's go for the ammo rack right torso. 29%. We're just going to shred some armor off. It doesn't. You know, I could just go for a headshot, for God's sakes. I mean, 2%. Or, do we have a shot over here? I assumed we didn't. No, we don't. All right, let's just go for super lock, 2% headshot, fire!
Roger. Target
Nope.
confirmed.
All right, their Griffin gets to go. Oh, big particle cannon. Right arm destroyed. Stability check passed, but we still knocked down because we hit the maximum here. Woo! That's crazy.
I'm hit.
We just lost a whole bunch of components and whatnot that are pretty important. So at this point, I'm not even sure what to do with Timber. Could we take out this Centurion? We have an opportunity to? I don't know. We do get to go before this guy goes next turn, but that's not right now. I guess I should just go for yet another or called shots because I got all the heat potential here. I mean, we could even put the large pulse. We can't even do that without overheating then. Let's just say, yeah, I think the total damage is just, we're better off meleeing. We do a lot more damage with the melee. Or I could melee this Griffin and we could called shot over here. Well, we're going to get a called shot in the back over there with Wu-10, so we'll take that. This one over here, we'll just go for the melee like point blank. Really, 97% now. That's a little bit better. Come on, Timber. Melee! Yeah, nice dance! Nice dance! Center torso. There we go. See you later, Centurion. Stepped on by a Black Knight.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, now, Wu-10, it's up to you. It's up to you, friend. You have got the option here to 84% called shot this guy's back. Center torso's down to 89. If you can hit... You know what? This is a fairly decent chance. You do something like 160 damage times like 84%, so what's that, like 140-ish, times 55, so that's like 70. So probably not going to kill him if we go for the center torso. However, I'm going to go for it regardless. 55% Wu-10, all LRMs in the back of the shut-down, burninated Griffin. Very slim chance of an actual kill here, but yeah, it's all right. So what happens is I go, this guy turns on. 34, we're at 50. Wow, Wu-10 almost did nothing there. That doesn't make any sense. We should have done at least like 70-ish, 80-ish damage, and we did something like 20 to the center torso. We did rip off the armor from the other things, but whoopsie daisy.
Waiting on you, Commander.
How's this Griffin doing? He's getting pretty hot, wouldn't you know? You know what can happen to that guy then is someone walks up into his face and gives him a bit of a greeting. Now this guy's going to turn on but can't do anything else. That's the end of his turn. So I'm fine with this. Let's move me over here. God, my Burninator is just going insane. It's not even a Burninator. It's just a commando. But it's been like the best mech in this entire battle. Yes, and at long last, we can finally fire all 4 flamers. Only a 79, unfortunately, but burnination. Come on, friend, miss. Of course I miss at least one. Plus 39% heat, that's decent. He's gonna have some issues, for sure. This guy turns back on. I like how he does a little hand wiggle there. This guy's super hot. He's gonna run down. What's he gonna do? Don't know. Nothing. Oh, particle cannon on Timber. Medium pulse crit.
I'm wounded.
Particle cannon crit. Another head hit. Boy, the luck of that guy. And he shut down to do it. God, these guys just don't care. They just don't care. They go for it. Ollie really wounded at this point. That's incredible. Incredible.
Yes, Commander.
All right, well, as per usual, I'm pretty sure the smart move here is to just melee the freaking ever-loving hell out of people. I don't think the called shot's worth it. Wow, you can actually melee every single tile. That's fantastic. Can we melee this doofus? No, believe it or not. I think because I'm in the way. All right, well. In that case, I suppose I should come over here and go for that tile there, or we'll just go for the melee. I know I'm not doing the called shot, but I mean, I can't really get a back shot. I can't move over there and turn around. I can't jump. Can't called shot this guy. So maybe what I should do is just grab everyone else first, right?
Commander.
Holly actually has to stand up here. Forgot about that. She can't...
Regain footing. Good to go.
Oh, you know what she could do, believe it or not, is death from above. Not that I really need to, but I could. Yeah, that's actually... I want to see what happens here. So it's 48. Let's see if that's actually true. 52. Someone had mentioned this in the comments like a week ago or something. So 52 armor here. I think I'm going to take 40. I think we're going to deal 180. We'll see if that's exactly right. Stood up plus 5. We only have a 60% chance to hit, but I'm still okay with it, I think. Let's go for it. Come on, Holly. Show us how it's done. Jump into the griffin. 90 and a miss. Okay, well that... Oh, did I overheat by doing that? I didn't... Yes, whoopsie daisy. I did not mean to shoot all those lasers.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Well, it does answer the question of whether or not you can miss one leg or not. So... And what happened there? It did not work that way. In fact, we took a lot less damage than I thought we would. I thought we were going to go down to 4 armor, and we actually are down to 27 armor for whatever reason. Okay. Griffin is super unstable, though, which is pretty nice for us.
Ready for orders.
Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind coming over here and just shooting the thing in the back while you move into 21%? Why so bad? Oh, because you're moving? I guess if you're stationary up here, you're actually better. All right, let's just take the 268s then from up here. Fire! Should be enough, actually, to destabilize him completely and knock him down. Nope, stability check pass, stability check pass. Nope, knockdown, we did get it. All right, so top of the turn, I get to go. This guy's just going to turn himself back on. So I suppose it actually does make sense in this instance here to just rotate around. And then take whatever shots here that we can get without overheating, which is not a lot of them. I could turn that on, turn one of these off. Yeah, that'd be even better. Fantastic. What kind of shots do we want to do? I guess just center torso. Let's just rip through it. Actually, you know what? He's got a knockdown. Let's go for right torso, ammo rack, 28%. Fire!
Fire it.
Nice. 33, 33, 33. That should do it. Right torso's gone. Guts tactic check, 25%. Another pilot wound. I'm not even sure what to do with my time. I kind of want to burn this guy into the ground again. But I also don't want this guy to stand up and take a turn, so...
What can I do for you?
Should I just melee him? If I do, will I overheat? Yes. Should I shut one off? Yes. That looks pretty fun. 97% melee with a commando. We are getting all over the place with this commando this time around. Go step on this guy in. What? I stepped on his head? What? What the? What? It's just insane. It is just insane.
Gotcha.
The RNG on this mission is the most insane RNG I've ever seen. This guy stands up. Congratulations. Congratulations, friend. You stood up.
Order acknowledged.
Not even sure if I should have moved because we're so overheated here. Can I even take a single attack? Even if I do nothing? Yeah, I think we're still going to be overheated. Let's just do that then. Oh, maybe I should have gone for a melee. I didn't. Yeah, I'm just not thinking. It's fine. He can't do anything this time anyway. Timber over here is going to learn him a bit of a lesson. Let's go from there, maybe in the back. That looks like a fun thing to do. Little Black Knight on Gryffindor, punch in the back kind of action. Right leg destroyed. Holy, the whole screen shook there. And then lastly,
Commander.
We got Wu-Ten with double 74s. Let's go... Nah, we're not going to hit the other leg. Let's just go headshot, right? 50... Or 3% rather. Guts check passed, 3%. Apparently the guts checks are equal to the called shot, I suppose. I'm not sure what they're checking for exactly, but... you know what would be actually really fun is if I came over here and meleeed this guy as well and triple burninated.
Coordinates received.
Come on, head stomp, friends. Look at this. Look at this. What a mess. Head destroyed. Okay, that is not one, not two, but 3 mechs that I killed the head of. 3. 3. God, I am good. My little commando. The commando that could. Wow. What a crazy mission that was. That was just so all over the place. I don't think that this mod is more difficult. I think it's just more deep. Like, I still see myself winning every single battle and having no issues whatsoever with the strategy section, like staying afloat and having money. But I see it being a ton more fun along the way. Like... what was that, 70 minutes? And it was just... I never really felt like I was going to even come close to losing that. But it was a lot more fun to go through the whole process. Especially with all the weird things you get to do. With all the different abilities and whatnot. But anyway, 115,000 we spent. We destroyed the reinforcements, so we get plus 20,000. Huzzah! We got a little bit of faction relationship. Huzzah! A whole bunch of mercenary stuff as well. Looks like Holly's out for 40 days. We're going to have to go replace her. Looks like Timber's out for 30 days. It's actually not that bad, honestly. We have a crit on a couple of weapons, but neither of them got destroyed. We lost nothing over here on my commando, which is the one I was most worried about for some reason. We lost nothing on the catapult with Wu-Ten. We did, however, on the Gryffindor, lose a medium pulse, 3 TSMs, 3% melee, plus 2% sprint sheet. Well, I mean, those are expensive, but they're not really... that good? What am I going to use those? The advanced materials, though, that's $1 million, and it gives us... well, you know what? It's only 1 extra ton. And this was on a Griffin, which has a lot more weight capacity. Medium pulse, I think we can just... I think those are standard issue things, as far as I know. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Maybe it seems like they're just like the new medium lasers. Another medium pulse, another advanced materials, and 3 more TSMs. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it could have been. Maybe. Depending on whether or not those pulses are normal or not. So, I can get myself 4 items. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Griffins I can choose from, because that's a thing. We got 4 Shadowhawks we can choose from, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Wolverines we can choose from, and all manner of interesting thing. Actually, they're not that interesting. Yeah, they were using that Inferno ammo, but I think that's a standard thing you can just buy, so it's not a big deal. So nothing here really looks like super rare to me, as far as I can tell. I think this precision ammo is like pretty common. I don't... oh yeah, here we go. UAC 10. So this is 13 tons. Let's compare this... oh, well, we can't compare it to the AC 10 because I don't have one here. But basically, you fire 2 AC 10s. If 15 stability times 2, heat is 28. That's a lot of heat for a autocannon. Huh. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to go for mechs here. I don't know what I really want. I don't particularly care about Griffins. Shadowhawks, I don't particularly care about them either. Then again, I don't really know what anything does, to be honest. Maybe I do care about. Maybe Griffins are the best thing in the game. I mean, how the heck am I supposed to know? Shurian. All right, well, let's we'll just grab a bunch of Griffins and see if we can't get lucky and yoink one in its entirety. Never actually played with a Griffin, I don't think so. Griffin, 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 Griffin! We got 6 Gryffindors, guys. We also got a Shadowhawk, 2 Wolverines, and that SRM-2. It was actually not that bad. That's a pretty good SRM-2. It's plus plus. A couple of jump jets and heat sink. Interest.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Griffin 1SS. Mount close-range weaponry than their 1N cousins. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize. Well, I don't really particularly want this 35-ton Jenner, so maybe we can just scrap this buddy. Oh, we actually had a Griffin? Oh, that's right. We had the jump jet one. I completely forgot about it. Never mind. Maybe I should have gone for the Shadowhawk then. Whoopsie days. I didn't even know what mech I used the entire time. I feel like the Jenner is kind of stupid. Like, let's just send the Jenner to storage. Good. And then now we're going to have to go do some repairs. For sure. The Black Knight, I think, is just a straight repair. 20,000, 12 days. That's a long time. Wait. What the heck? Oh! Oh! They actually go into their inventory damaged with all of their stuff destroyed. That's awesome. Okay, that's actually really cool. I had no idea. Well, then maybe I shouldn't have scrapped my friend then. Anyway, let's refit this and see if I can replace these medium pulses or not. If I have some, if I need to buy some, I have no idea. Plasma, no, I don't have any pulses here. I might have just lost 2 really rare things I can't replace. Let's go check the market and see if that's true. Alright, so heavy rifle, light rifle, medium rifle.
Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm
Yep.
all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle.
I would love it if they would make a mod to shut people up when we're in the, when we're in this, whatever this mode is. Boy, do they yammer yammer. I know you can shut them off in the options, but then that also shuts the pilots off in tactical, and I'll have to go back and forth every time. In any event, yeah, there's nothing here about, pulses, so I may have just lost some valuable things. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? So let's just go put something on this Griffin. I guess we can just play around with it now. Repair everything, so we've lost a bunch of TSMs, advanced materials, a bunch of TSMs, advanced materials. We're left with just 2 medium pulses missing. And we're down. Well, I can replace them with medium lasers. I mean, I think the pulses were just better, weren't they? So they're 33 damage, 2 tons, 5.5 stability, 18 heat, compared to a medium laser. These are the... Oh, these actually do 4.1. 10 heat. 1 ton, though. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, because, you know, the medium lasers are actually a lot less heat. They're less accurate, and they don't ignore evasion, and they do a little bit less damage, but they weigh less, so it's okay. We'll survive without it, I suppose, is the thing. So we got 2 tons here. I think the fastest way to get this thing back in operation is just throw some medium lasers on it. Alternatively, what if I were to do... I was going to say all... oh, those are small pulses. Okay. I was going to say they're small lasers. Let's just do medium lasers for now. It's fine. And that's a very quick way to get this thing back up and operational at maximum weight. It's going to take us 21 days for that. Plus 12 for the other things, plus 40 days to get people repaired. I guess we could wait for the Black Knight for 12 days and recruit somebody new. This is the barracks. Whoops, we need to go to the hiring hall. Yes! We can recruit someone new. Wonderful. Everyone requires reputation. Okay. So we're just gonna sit here then until a timber is out of the med bay. I don't really have any choice in the matter. Yeah, sure. Card games, morale decreased by 2.
I've got the financial report.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Replace? You lose money? Great. I think I actually need Holly here. Or do I? I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look at the... Let's do promotions. Yeah, I am going to need Holly then. Alright, well. We'll just wait. I guess I should have recruited more pilots before I left, whatever the last region was. We just went through a whole month sitting here, but you know what? It's fine. We can get tons of money taking the next mission. Oh, possibly. And there we go. She's ready. Let's do promotions. I think the next one is a 3-skull battle.
Waiting for orders.
What do we got here? 3,000 XP. So, you know what would be great is higher melee hit on her. I don't know if that really matters so much.
Standing
It makes
by.
a big difference on... Timber needs that melee hit for sure. Boy, does he ever need that after missing that last time.
Commander?
Holly, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I'm not even sure what mech we want her to use. I'm not even sure what kind of perks I want to have in this game. I have no idea. I do like evasion, though, so let's just do that. Evasion, melee hit. It all sounds good. More guts is always good. We'll do that route.
Waiting for orders.
Timber's already got the guts. Fantastic. Wu-Ten, more evasion.
Training complete.
Maybe move towards the guts.
MechWarrior training complete.
Good to go.
This is an all-ship announcement.
I've already got them, but I'm so sick of missing those 88s. Let's turn those 88s into 93s, shall we?
Training confirmed, Commander.
All right. That's a pretty fun mission, I will say. Let's go do 3 missions, 3 missions, 3 missions, 2 missions, 3 missions, 2 missions. All of these are bugged right now, so I can't do any of them. There was one here, tamper-proof. That's a recovery. Clean out the mercs. There we go. Battle 3 skull. But look at the value of this. Is 3 skull with 700,000. This is 3 skull with 1.8 million. So this tells me this one here is probably not reinforcements, and this one here probably is. Hard contact is another battle we can do. Here's what I'm thinking. We do hard contact for salvage, 4 out of 17, and since I'm getting low on money, let's do clean out the mercs for all money, I think. Hostile acquisitions, what, that's an ambush colony. I just want to do battles. Just battles for days. 1 million with 1 salvage, 1.4 million with 1. You know what? 1's not bad. Then again, reputation would actually be, well, it's only plus, you only get +4, really? Wow, that's lame. All right, I think I would actually rather have, well, then again, I can't really hold any more mechs, so who really cares about the salvage? $1.8 million. That'll carry us through many months, and if someone gets wounded and we have to repair after this or whatever, we'll be able to afford to just sit here for half a year, just floating around a planet, bored out of our minds before it's time to do another battle. In any event, when's we returning? A 3-skull battle on Martian terrain, which is just about as bad as the lunar terrain as far as heat generation goes. God, we're in a hot system. Probably shouldn't have come here thinking about how many laser weapons I employ, or pulse weapons. But alas, I did. So, in any event, yeah, the next mission should be a lot of fun. I think the value of the mission I did today was like 900,000 or 800 if I had gone for money. So this looks like it's twice as difficult. I don't know what that means exactly. I suppose we'll find out in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Come on, head stomp, friends. Look at this. Look at this. What a mess. Head destroyed! Okay, that is not 1, not 2, but 3 mechs that I killed the head of. 3! 3! God, I am good.